Alright, time for video games. Boom. My controller was not off this time because it's charging, because it was actually kind of low on battery. Which is surprising that the battery held up, considering I hadn't used this controller in God knows how fucking long. It was still pretty much new. It doesn't feel new now, I'll tell you that much. My hands are a little, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I think I should get to the main menu first. And sometimes I think, nah. Anyway, so last time we snuck through the Middle East, we shot a bunch of dudes in the face. Not the locals, specifically. And we met up with Meryl, and now we're going to shoot a bunch more ladies in the face, because the frogs are all female, because Liquid is a goon.
Move!
Jesus. You could, on the one hand, leave it to Rat Patrol to take them out, but eh. Also, here's a P90.
Seriously, Akiba, what the hell?
Akiba's having a bad time back there. Let's unlock this and use it for fun. It has an integrated dot sight. Look at that. It also has 1,000,000 bullets. Uh-oh. They're on the walls! Nope.
You're in the way, Snake!
Akiba gave me something. Oh, 45. Thank you, Akiba. I'm getting shot. Oh, hello. Also notice that they crumble to ash whenever they die. Don't worry about it. Lore reasons. Copy TO1. Oh. Akiba gave me another something. Hey, 5.7. Oh, still got it. Oh, jeez. You can imagine this would be a bit of a ball ache with non-lethal. Anyway, let's grab our M4. Oh. That's right, you have to actively go into customize to take off the suppressor. Fuck's sake. We don't have enough of the other accessories, unfortunately. At least we don't have enough for the laser sight. We've got the flashlight, though. It looks like this when I aim. You turn it on for a brief moment, and the reason you buy it is to blind your enemies whenever you raise your weapon at them. I'm pretty sure it works in MGO too. I'm pretty sure. But you can also just turn it off. Here come the here they come. There's a lot of them, isn't there?
Cover me!
Where's the bathroom? Busted, just go in there.
Ready!
I really got
Shut up!
but I can't hold it any.
Out of the way! Akiba, get downwind now!
Akiba shit himself. And thus ends our comedy section for the day. Oh, they've moved on. Send Mosey. That's a flash grenade. I can't see shit.
Snake, Akiba's been knocked out.
Oh yeah, I accidentally shot Meryl a little bit, I guess. Whoops.
Get down!
Here, Snake.
Oh, 5-7, thank you. Having said that it would be a bitch to do non-lethal, if you do knock out a frog, the rat patrol do leave them alone. So there's that. Ugh. And that's the end of that combat encounter, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, there's a wee bit left, actually. Thanks, Jonathan. There's a little bit of a break, and then there's a little bit more. Because they brought in a bulldozer. And they have to do their anime pose.
Get down!
Fuck. Wrong button. Accidentally loosed the last bullet in my magazine.
You take it from here, Snake.
I'm trying. Yeah, speaking of gross. Okay, now the combat's over.
Hey.
Jump already!
Not the softest landing I've ever heard.
The nanomachine network inside each unit member's body lets us share each other's senses. They can see what I see. And it helps control pain.
Is that part of the system, too?
With SOP, my team can literally operate as one. Well, except for a certain someone who's not much of a team player. So, what do you think? Is your age of heroes finally over?
I'm no hero. Never was. Never will be.
You haven't changed at all, Snake. But... your body... are you gonna be alright?
This getup doubles as a muscle suit. I can still get around.
Liquid's camp is up ahead. I'll mark it on your map.
Thanks.
Akiba! One man's blunder can compromise the whole team.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Be careful, Snake.
Otacon, I know where Liquid is.
Yeah, I'm confirming the location. It's to the north of where you are. Meryl's really changed, hasn't she, Snake? She's a lot more self-assured.
I wonder how much of that has to do with the system. The senses you used to develop through extended training and experience can now be obtained without even working for them. Seems once you're under the system's control, you don't even need experience at all. It even beats that VR training that was all the rage a few years back.
Yeah. The growing need for PMCs has led to the creation of a more reliable, cost-effective supply of elite soldiers. It's also made the child soldier phenomenon more problematic than ever.
Can the nanomachines do anything to counteract post-traumatic stress disorder?
Good question. They might provide a degree of psychological stability.
You'd think so? That geek kid, Akiba, he was really starting to lose it.
And technologically, the system should be able to optimize each soldier's personality traits.
And that big guy, he didn't seem to be feeling any pain at all.
Augmenting the soldier's existing experience and psychological fortitude.
But a soldier's gotta have more than that.
The times have changed, Snake. Just like Meryl. Snake, hurry to the PMC camp. Based on what Meryl told us, Liquid should be there.
Yeah, the system is sure is neat. Just give up bodily autonomy and you too can be an incredible soldier.
Head for the surface.
Let's put our suppressor back on now that we kind of need it. Let's buy a couple. Don't need this anymore. We have the Mark 17 and the M14 that we haven't tried out yet. Oh, the GSR too. GSR does not have a suppressor mount. That barrel is flush. There's also the Mark II pistol, which it's just like all the other Trang pistols. You pull the trigger, it goes pew! And then depending on where you hit the target, it takes a long or immediate time for them to fall asleep, and you have to rack the slide every single time. It's also silent. It's integrally suppressed because it uses probably subsonic ammunition and has a whole bunch of bullshit in the barrel. It doesn't need replacing is the point. go more militiamen. Here's a tank. Luckily, it's with us. Well, with them. Let's call this Mark 17. The, sighting leaves a bit to be desired, but, that always the way. I think it can equip a red dot? I'll have to double check. Weapons, 17. It sure can. Bottom line, give it a foregrip. Left mount, I don't have a laser sight, give it a flashlight. It's as customizable as the M4, except for the fact that it cannot equip suppressors. Which makes the M4 objectively superior. Nice, since these guys are at a fair distance, let's crack out the rifle. Oh, that's not meant to be on full auto, hold on. Woo! I don't want that on full auto, Jesus. We're pushing forward the way God intended, with unimaginable violence. RPG hit that tank. Turns out it's not an RPG. It's a, javelin platform, I think? Oh! That guy got fucked up. I'll be completely fair, I'm actually having a lot of fun playing lethally. Being free of the constraints of a non-lethal run is, quite freeing when 90% of your options are lethal. And I'm not fucking joking about that. Every option that isn't the, stun grenade, chaff grenade. Oh, that guy's got a rifle. Stun grenade, chaff grenade, Mark 22. Oh, a javelin. Mark 2. Or Mosin Nagant. Every single option in the game, other than all, the Playboy and the Sleep Gas Mine. Every single other option to dispatch an enemy or otherwise interact with them is lethal. So there's a lot of not using all the fun toys you pick up. We'll put it that way. Jesus Christ. A Rashom. That's a militiaman. I almost took him out. Also, I don't know why I have an affinity for the Mark 17 more than I do the M4 or any other rifle in this game, but I sure do. I think it might be from Payday 2, actually. That tank is having a time. And by that I mean it's just not moving. Let's mosey and see what the fucking holdup is. Alright, we're gonna get rid of these. We're gonna keep the GSR for now, and we're gonna grab... Yeah, stun grenades, smoke grenade, magazines, sleep gas mines, playboys. There's like... And the Mark II, there's like one other fucking option that isn't lethal. I don't have enough Jarvan points to unlock that. Huh. Oh well. Oh, I think I took out his radio.
What happened?
Oh, Snake's having a bad time.
What's going on out there?
Also, in terms of damage, you may notice that sometimes I hit these guys square in the head and they don't go down. That's because, there is very much, headshots do not one-shot if they do not do enough damage, and there was mad damage fall-off in this game. Oh, the tank's moving up. Finally. But if I'm about this close with a 5.56er, oh, I bombed. So, yeah, if you kill too many people, Snake gets a flashback of Liquid telling him that he loves the killing, and he goes, because he's so disgusted with that. He doesn't like it. He doesn't want it. The tank is a little, dead. Oh, but we did it. We cleaned out the reinforcements. Hooray! Ah, that's an important point to mention about selling weapons. The condition they're in matters a lot. Generally, if you kill someone, you're gonna get dick fuck all for it. But if you put someone to sleep, you get maximum value. So if you play non-lethally, you actually get more trapping points. It's weird, I know.
It's the beast!
It can't be. Is that...
Well, that was fun. It's not the last we'll be seeing them, I bet.
Not that direction.
We love capitalism. Advertising in the middle of a battlefield. Mwah. How disgusting.
We're under attack.
We could go through the front gate, or we could go this way. We got some iPod music. There's a bunch of it just sort of strewn about the game. No, no, nope, they ain't nothing here. You're dead as fuck, sir. Sorry.
HQ.
The enemy is attacking from an unknown position. Alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
We're under attack.
You see, I could just ghost it or not be a dickhead, but also fuck these guys. They're hyper-capitalist pig dogs under the employ of the big bad guy. So fuck them, honestly. I feel no sympathy.
You okay?
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state
Combat
of
roll.
alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
That's a thing you can do. If you're aiming while on the floor, you can strafe. And if you press the crawl button while strafing, combat roll. Pretty good way to move around while staying low. Just needed a half decent shot.
This is HQ. Acknowledged.
Gonna slip on in here.
Use extra caution.
I was actually about to say, oh, I can't slide through here. And it turns out I can, actually. By the way, if you're wondering what this little ring that appears around Snake is sometimes, that's his danger sense. Whatever direction something's lit up and how high it is off the ground determines what direction and how close an enemy is. So see, there's going to be one just behind the pillar here. Or there would if you didn't fuck off.
What the? You hit? What the? Nothing here. What's wrong? What happened? We're under attack. What happened? HQ, come in.
This is HQ.
All clear.
Understood. The state of alert has been lifted. Resume
Ooh, a
positions.
master key. Oh, it was worth murdering these folks. What you may notice is that different pockets of enemies have different alert statuses. Like, these motherfuckers were on high alert up until I got rid of the guys who were on high alert. These guys don't know shit. Playing Tarkov with leg spraying.
We're under attack. HQ, come in.
This is HQ. What happened?
So I could have gone on a non-murderous spree, but, fuck it. Also, by the by, that's the end of the chapter.
Hey, you! Get over here!
Yes?
We're having connection problems. Go check it out.
Yes, sir.
Otacon, wait here. Liquid.
I knew it. Snake, you're here to kill Liquid, aren't you?
That's the mission. Are you going to stop me?
My mission is to inspect the PMCs. I'm not in a position to take action. All I can do is stand by and watch. I can't help you, understand? I'm a peacekeeper, here to keep order.
Understood. Activate it.
What?
What? What? What? Commander! results. Refreshing, don't you think? Brother! It's been too long. Liquid. Rejoice! We're not copies of our father, after all. Are free of the shackles of fate. Snake, brother. We are free. Watch, Snake. Watch as I surpass my own origin. Damn.
Snake, if you won't be a prisoner to fate, then go. Fulfill your destiny.
Snake! Hey, are you alright? Grab on.
We've killed 130 people so far. Incredible. By the way, yes, cutscenes do count for game time. I don't know if the loading screens do, but the cutscenes do. So if you want a low playtime, you have to skip the cutscenes. I believe Big Boss is under 3 hours. It's anywhere from like an hour and a half to 3 hours. I forget the actual thing. Also, before we continue, if anybody's wondering with the okay, so first thing, Liquid Ocelot is not played by Cam Clark. He's played by Patrick Zimmerman, who is the voice for Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. Now, the thing about that is it's not a retcon, but it is a bringing over of the direction from the Japanese side of things, because in the Japanese dub, Ocelot, his voice does not change to Liquid's. In Metal Gear Solid 2. It's Ocelot all the time. So they decided to reenact that part of the Liquid taking over Ocelot thing. Second, with the like one line she spoke, you may notice that Naomi is using her Twin Snakes accent and not her original game accent. That's more just bringing it in line with the Twin Snakes, which I suppose is the quote-unquote definitive version of the script. Not that I prefer the original reading, but as it is, those are the two major things that people might get hung up on. So just explaining those away, as that's the direction of the game. Don't worry about it. Ocelot sounds like Ocelot because Ocelot is Ocelot. Although I will say he does a very good impression of a British twat trying to speak through that accent. It's quite funny. To me.
One, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 610, 987, 15, 97, 95, 84. Uncle Hal? The eggs? They're done.
Thank you, Sonny.
Snake!
So, back from the dead?
I don't remember the sun being so flat.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, none for me, Sonny. Shh. How long was I out?
A whole day.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah. It could have been Meryl and her boys. Don't worry. They're doing fine.
Liquid got away.
Are you okay?
My body just seized up all of a sudden. This is normal. It's not my joints or muscles.
It looked like the PMC soldiers all went haywire en masse, too. I thought it might be a form of ADS, but I didn't detect any aberrations in the EM field. You were lucky. Some of those guys' hearts simply stopped.
She was there. Naomi was at Liquid's side. Otacon, did you see her?
No, but you're right. Naomi was there. I found traces of her DNA in that syringe you were holding.
So it was Naomi. Why?
Here, let me show you something. Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Here you go.
Thanks, Sonny. They're delicious.
But you haven't even eaten any.
We grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. Ah, but thank you. I was looking for this.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny! You really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out. The data's been quarantined, no viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Snake, I'll make this quick. I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of the first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation?
I was the one who created the first generation. A nanomachine colony, part of which was Foxdie. 9 years ago, at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake. The technology used in Foxdie was incorporated, inherited really, by SOP. That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Foxdie works. Please, you must rescue me. Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system. Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry!
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from the Soliton radar you used at Shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty clever. And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
It's Campbell.
Snake, as you'll recall, following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the authorities. But someone arranged for her escape.
Yeah, I hear they added that to my rap sheet too.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America. Chances are, the location Naomi gave us is the site of Liquid's main base.
But there's no actual proof.
There's an ongoing skirmish between the new regime put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market. The new regime is still in shambles, so it's really Pure Moment, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
True, but even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's mail. The address is fake, but Sonny was able to track the message back through its proxies based on access date timestamps and data transfer volumes. Apparently, the message originated from a server in South America. I wouldn't exactly call it 100% credible, though.
Colonel, where's Meryl?
Well, I know she left the Middle East in pursuit of Liquid. I'm sure Arsak is on to us by now. We can't chase that line too far.
Which leaves Naomi as our only lead.
I've secured you landing clearance at El Dorado International Airport. You'll be acting as a UN inspector.
South America. That's about 20 hours from here. Then what's the plan?
I'll arrange for them to get you a 4x4. The location Naomi gave us, the PMC's base, is in a mountainous region surrounded by forests. Use the 4x4 to get as close as possible to the PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, it'll be a solo sneaking mission.
Right.
Thanks. The rebels are still pitched in battle against the PMCs. The commotion should help you slip into the facility unnoticed.
20 hours until we land. Got it. I'll have a look at the documents. Maybe I'll even have a smoke while I still can.
That's the briefing.
Colonel, how deeply are they involved in all of this?
The Patriots, you mean?
The data we got from Arsenal Gear was a load of crap. 12 founders who have all been dead for 100 years. Give me a break. We know they exist today. If the purpose of this battlefield control system is to control IDs, it fits in with their plans perfectly.
Seizing control of the world's ID systems and then using them to manipulate the economy and information flow. For the Patriots, that's the ultimate prize. You might say the Patriots are the embodiment of the war economy.
Everything that Solidus feared 5 years ago, it's all come to pass.
Now, with the media and global opinion under complete control, not even the UN can stand up to them.
Then Liquid's insurrection is against them.
Exactly. It would seem as though Liquid has taken up Big Boss's cause. An age of persistent universal warfare. A world where mercenaries are free from domination. In a sense, the Outer Heaven Big Boss envisioned is already a living reality.
You mean the PMCs and their war business?
Right now, Liquid is a slave to the Patriots, forced to fight their proxy wars for them.
He must be dying to break free of their spell.
Beneath the surface, a new Cold War is brewing between Liquid and the Patriots over who will survive.
And no matter who wins, the world has no future. Until we stop Liquid and destroy the system, we'll never be free.
Snake, what we call peace is an equilibrium kept in check by the war economy. Destroying the system means wiping out the information society, the end of modern civilization. Like it or not, we may have no choice but to protract the system.
Snake, here's what we know about the current battle. Rebel guerrilla units are advancing on the base of the government PMC troops. That base appears to be Liquid's safe house. According to Naomi's data, she's being held prisoner inside the compound.
That's where she is.
Assuming the data is correct. And one more thing.
What now?
The government PMC troops have been operating at high altitudes. We have reports that it's starting to upset the balance of the nano-machine control system.
Meaning?
Meaning the low blood oxygen content seems to have an effect on their nano-machines, giving them a slight edge in battle. Be careful.
Steer clear of altitude sickness. Got it.
Leave one.
Don't forget this face. This is the face of the bastard who kills your comrades.
guerrillas will be coming to storm the safe house. He must be among their numbers. Sooner or later he will come. Don't let down your guard.
Otacon, what the hell?
That was Vamp. I'm sure of it. I'll never forget that face.
Those were PMC soldiers with him. Is he involved in Liquid's plan?
We watched him die in Manhattan. Damn it, he won't leave us alone. Snake, could Vamp be immortal?
Not a chance. This is the real world, not some fantasy game.
I swear, the next time he shows up...
Not now, Otacon.
Right. I know. Snake, according to satellite imagery procured by Mei Ling, the facility where Naomi's being held is to the north, along a mountain road. I'm sending the location to your map.
Mei Ling? What's she up to these days?
Taking command of the Missouri, apparently.
The Missouri? That's a World War II battleship.
The museum contract in Hawaii expired some time ago. I hear it's now being used as a virtual training vessel.
No kidding.
Not for actual combat training, of course, but rather to get sailors used to seamanship on an analog vessel. Or so I hear. After the mess at Shadow Moses, Mei Ling kinda got put out to pasture.
Even so, making captain at her age, that's pretty impressive.
Rumor has it she caught the eye of some lecherous old admiral who got her promoted. She always did have a thing for older men.
Maybe it's too early to retire after all.
Thinking of taking a little training on an analog vessel, Snake?
No. At this point, I've got no need for any more training.
Fair enough. Listen, Snake. When you get there, remember, the conflict between the PMCs and the rebels has nothing to do with your mission. There's no reason for you to get involved or take sides. That said, creating some sort of impact on the battlefield could produce better conditions for sneaking. The rebels are targeting the facility being used by the PMCs as a base. This is more or less the same spot where Naomi's being held. If you aid the rebels, they might get rid of some of the PMCs and help carve a path for you to sneak in.
That freak I just saw, with the tentacles, was it using the same octo-camo system as my suit?
Yeah?
I thought that technology was of your own design.
Actually, I kinda based it on some designs Sonny snagged off the net.
And the data came from?
DARPA?
So in other words, we're on equal ground technologically.
Sorry, I guess I should have told you.
And by the looks of things, they know I'm coming too.
Yeah, it could be a trap. Stay sharp.
I'll have you know Otacon is a bright young fellow. I will not have you besmirching his name like this.
Head for the research lab where Naomi's being held. It's to the north.
This is HQ.
We're under attack.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Back me up!
Whoa. Well, French can, suck my nuts. As it stands, I opened fire on the,
Help me out here! Spread out!
I opened fire on the PMCs because, if you give them enough time, they will, in fact, execute the rebels.
We're under attack!
And that's kind of the opposite of what you want.
How did this happen?
I will say the gamma of this, the blacks are hella crushed. Oh, it's a cool guy. We don't shoot little guys. Little guys can't fight back. Ooh. Almost didn't make that. Oh, that's a rebel. Okay. And where's the PMC they're fighting? Up ahead, I guess.
Back me up!
No, let's see. Did we get anything funny to use? Let's swap that out for the operator. We have nothing new. What we do have is enough money for this. Also, we're going to switch this to the master key. Now, shotguns in this game are a little bit... They're a little bit more, how do I put it? Customizable and realistic than shotguns in most other games. Not only do you have buckshot, you also have slugs and air rings. Air rings, turns out, I forgot, are another non-lethal option. You do in fact have one, and it is in fact extremely loud. So watch out for that. But as it stands, I'm gonna grab some 00. And what it means is whenever you're aiming with your shotgun or with your M4, see the way it says there, fire the shotgun with R2. Also, swapping ammo types means I need to reload. Because reasons. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, hey, a G3A3. That is our new rebel aligned weapon for this chapter. As such, it is unlocked. God, I can't see shit. I don't know if these are rebels or PMCs. Rebels, I guess.
Back up! We've got company!
It's having a nice little time, waging this war from the shadows.
We got company! Back me up!
Oh, a MAC-10.
Suppressing fire! Cover!
The thing about this PMC that I'm finding very interesting is that they don't wear helmets.
What's happening?
Oh. Ran out of battery. Night vision kind of murders the battery on the solid eye. Which is annoying. But it is what it is. I'm trying to remember if you can get in this little shack. Should be able to. No you can't. Never mind. No shack for us. But now we're getting a little brighter. As we progress through these maps, it will get brighter and brighter, thank God.
Snake, there's someone I'd like you to meet. A member of the mission staff. A psychological counselor.
Psychological counselor?
A lot of soldiers can't handle the stress of battle, end up panicking. She'll be useful in helping you understand the mindset of both the PMC and rebel soldiers.
She?
Rosemary.
Nice to meet you, Snake.
This is Rosemary. She used to work as a data analyst at the Pentagon, but moved to combat support during the Big Shell incident.
Yeah. She was in charge of Jack's files, wasn't she?
After that, she studied psychology. And now she's a counselor with CSP, the Combat Stress Platoon.
Yeah, I hear psychological counseling's the hot field these days. Increased combat efficiency and productivity, all without ever picking up a gun.
I'll be acting as your personal counselor on this mission. Since the passing of the new millennium, one of the most important issues facing today's military is the mental care of its soldiers. I can also provide advice on soldier psychology from a threat assessment perspective. Contact me anytime. I'll be standing by here at home with Roy, but I'm on a different circuit. The frequency is 147.79.
Her advice will have a positive effect on your psych gauge. Survival on the battlefield depends on your psychological well-being. Lose your cool and your body stops doing what you tell it to. Even a veteran soldier like you.
I know. Mind, body, technique. Some things haven't changed with time.
When your psyche is running low, ask her for advice. It'll help keep you in peak condition and focused on the mission.
By the way, Colonel, isn't that your house?
Well, yes.
Then the woman you married, the one that Meryl was talking about.
Is Rosemary, yes. Didn't I tell you before?
News to me. What about Jack?
Jack?
Jack, from Foxhound. Codename Ryden. I seem to remember him being engaged to Rose.
Oh. We lost all trace of him.
Jack's gone. I used to work with the guy. He saved Sonny from the Patriots.
He disappeared soon after that.
What about you? Jack disappeared and you just moved in on Rose?
I was consoling her over her loss, and one thing just led to another.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Yeah, lucky me, huh?
Now I see why Meryl was so disgusted.
Meryl said something about me.
Yeah, I believe her words were, "I'll never forgive that womanizing piece of shit."
I see.
Colonel, you knew she was our informant in the Middle East, didn't you? Was it you who put her up to it?
Yes. I used my connections in the army to get Meryl the job.
You wanted your daughter someplace where you could keep an eye on her.
Look, everybody involved in the incident at Shadow Moses either lost their job and status, or in the case of Meryl and Mei Ling, got brushed aside. Meryl wanted to make a comeback, a difference. We can't all be as strong as you, Snake. Some of us can't bear living like pariahs.
Since Shadow Moses, I've been branded a criminal.
I think of it as my own small way of making it up to my daughter. My own flesh and blood. In any case, call Rosemary if you ever need advice.
Intrigue. Oh, there's guys. There's a lot of guys. Ooh, look at that camo index, baby. That's at 90% goodness. Oh, there's a PMC. See the way it's getting brighter over time? Because the sun's coming up? I think that's neat that it happens in real time. Real time. Sneaking. Shh. Those guys over there are also sneaking. The fun fact about this little sequence is that if you follow the rebels, they will help you. They will take the timing and the path that gets them around the PMCs without having to engage in combat. Wow. Crazy idea. That's some military shit right there. As long as I don't move, we're good. These two seem to be done. The rebels have moved on. For better or worse. Oh, also, fun fact, it doesn't matter what weapon you have in your hand, your camo index is not affected by weaponry. Which is, I guess, it's not an oversight, it's just kind of to make the gameplay smoother. Fuck.
huh? It's the
Oh, what
enemy.
the? Okay. I meant to hold him up, not shoot him in the face yet. Turns out we got to the shooting to the face part a little quicker than anticipated. Whoops. Oh, hey, more dudes.
Who is this?
Snake,
That voice.
there's an ambush ahead. Government and PMC troops. You could be shot from anywhere. Watch your surroundings. Look to the distance.
Is this Jack?
Jack is dead. Snake, I'm at your side.
Wait.
Okay. Let's go. Okay.
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna grab our new toy. And we're gonna rock it. To help these guys with some PMCs.
Over there. Careful.
Oh.
Snake, PMC sniper. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep low and stay behind cover.
So the sniper there picking off those dudes. Let's do something about that. You know, for the cause.
Hands up.
We have not dealt with the sniper. Zzz. And surprisingly, this guy did not care about the bullets. Funny how that works.
This is HQ.
We're under attack.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Ooh, the old H&K slap. I love to see it. Oh yeah, we picked up a M10. Yeah. You may notice that these guys are having fun on that turret. I don't think I can get a beat on them. No, I'm not light up on those foundations. But we do get to flank them, and hey, look, a mortar platform. We didn't get to use the one that we saw last chapter, so let's use this one. And ba-doop. And ba-doop. And ba-doop. That's the end of that. Oh, way! I got two. The rebels are moving on. Oh, these irons are oof. You might notice that these irons are kind of bad and we're doing like no damage. Don't use 45 ACP at like that distance. That's a bad idea. Oh, I'm getting shosted. Hold on. Press these nuts! I'm a little stressed out. Possibly from being in the middle of the war zone and having people shooting at me. You can see my psych gauge is dropping like a stone. But I got a combat high. The combat high is a concept we haven't seen yet. Oh, hello. If you're in prolonged combat, you get an adrenaline rush. Or Snake does anyway. And what that does is it freezes his psych gauge in place, but your stress skyrockets. So whenever you come down from the combat high, your psych gauge dies. Also, I didn't mean to start a cutscene, but here we are.
Yo, over here. You. Come on, hop in. It's getting rough out there. I don't think so. We meet again.
You've been following me.
You seem like an interesting guy, so I decided to check you out. Sit down. A lot of legends about you out there in the intel community, especially in the CIA. You know those nanomachines I injected you with back in the Middle East? They let me track your location. B&Bs are here. Things are about to get hairy.
B&Bs.
You never heard of them? They're Beauty and the Beast. Together they're called the B&B Corps. They're a squad of enhanced female soldiers, belong to the PMCs. Anytime there's a mess that needs cleaning up, they're on the scene leading the elites.
That's a female?
Probably freelancers hired by the PMCs. They're run out of a separate parent organization. Guess it's time for good old Drebin to let you in on a few things. Ever since you showed up in the Middle East, the B&B Corps has got orders to kill. Their #1 priority is to eliminate some guy on sight. A guy named, Solid Snake. But from where I'm sitting, Old Snake seems a little more appropriate.
Old, huh?
Cheer up. That's the bad news. Word on the street says that beneath those ugly-ass suits, the B&Bs are real babes. Drop dead gorgeous. They also say each one of them's been traumatized by war. Badly. They weren't even soldiers to begin with, you know. More like victims of war. They suffered shell shock on the battlefield. Post-traumatic. It damaged their minds pretty much beyond repair. So the only way they could cope with the reality of battle was to become war machines themselves. The remnants of their human side are buried deep within. The beast, that's what you see on the outside. War transforms a snake into beasts.
War transforms us.
But deep within that shell, something human survives. A fragile, scarred heart. Without a shell to protect it, it's like the yolk of an egg. Word going round is their natural flesh and blood bodies can't survive in the open for more than a few minutes. And they've been convinced that by killing Snake, their minds will be cleansed. They think it's gonna free them from all the pain, and all the fury, and all the sorrow. Which makes these babes pretty much obsessed with killing you. 4 B&Bs have been identified so far. The one you just saw was Raging Raven. There's also Laughing Octopus, a master of mimicry, and Crying Wolf. She runs on 4 legs. And finally, the mistress of mind control, Screaming Mantis.
Mantis?
Yeah, there used to be a guy by that name in the US military. A Russian psychic. He could control people's minds. I guess she inherited the title. She keeps the other B&B's minds in check with her powers.
Octopus, Raven, Wolf, Mantis.
You got it. They're the Snake Hound unit, and they've got you in their sights. Shit. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Drebin. I thought no one was supposed to be able to hack into the system. Are you with the Patriots?
No, sir. I ain't no lale-lule. I mean, I'm no patriot.
You can say Patriot. I guess that means you're clean, right?
The nanomachines I got in me are different from the military kind. No speech restrictions for me.
What the hell are these Patriots? Are they human?
Not anymore, they ain't. They're the law of this world, created over the course of history. They're what holds this world together, keeps this whole mess in check. The Patriots are America, the world's greatest military power. They are the war economy. Which makes you and me just cogs in a much grander schematic. I mean, someone obviously had to start the whole thing at the beginning. But now their law has taken on a life of its own.
A life of its own?
Yep. The country, the war economy, it ain't run by people. It's run by the system. No need for high-level decision-making authority. It's all handled by a massive, yet simple information processing system. An AI. It works just like natural law. The world's a much simpler place than most folks realize. Every aspect of the Patriots system is closely monitored by 3 peripheral AIs and a core AI that ties them all together. The SOP system is one part of that. It's all backed up by a foolproof control system. So not even yours truly can sneak inside the Patriots AIs.
What if, hypothetically, someone found a way?
If they could fool the IDS. I guess they could use it as a haven to lay low.
Haven?
You know, like a tax haven. In the internet society, we have net havens, data havens. A haven is someplace where social conventions and the rules of the net don't apply. Back in the 20th century, the super rich would open bank accounts in countries without income tax laws. Not a bad way to evade paying taxes. Now we've got us a society where everybody's DNA and personal info is totally controlled by the nanomachines inside their bodies. Won't be long before people start using havens to escape from ID control. I guess you could say my gun laundering kind of borrows from the haven concept, after a fashion. Even so, good luck finding a way to access the Patriots' AIs from the outside. It's absolutely impossible. No chance in hell. Like I said, there's no breaking into those AIs from the outside.
But Liquid's got something in mind. You sure there's no way?
I'm just a gun launderer. Only reason I'm interested in you is because you start a lot of fires. All right then. You need me? Just give me a ring. Go on. Get your ass back inside. Now! I have you.
There goes Jabin again. If you didn't realize he was an important character, now you know. Hypercapitalism. Oh, I forgot how bad it was. Jesus. It's really bad. Anyways, I'm 60 here. I did not pick up the PKMs that the rebels had. Oh, my aim is going nasty. My sight gauge is fucked. lightning in a black and yellow can. The only drink that can keep Snake going 24 hours a day. Remember, Regain is an actual brand. This is advertising. Take a little nap, put on a little compress. Nice little heated pad on the lower back there. Let Snake bliss out a bit. Oh my lord. We're in a box. We're not in a box. Get that PKM someday, but today's not the day, I suppose. There we go. Snake's calmed down a lot. Playboy, sleepy gas mine. Nah, I'm good. Fuck off.
I think I saw something.
You didn't see shit. What are you talking about?
Who goes there?
Nobody. Fuck off. Don't make me pull out the gun. Don't do it. Come here. Nighty night, idiot. Hey, we got the grenade launcher. Sweet. There it is. Come here. Go to sleep, Jesus. Oh, and an MP7 you shouldn't have. Hey, Regan. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Nick gets stressed out just being near enemy combatants, and frankly, I don't blame him.
Snake, can you hear me?
This is Jack, isn't it?
I am Raiden. Jack is no more.
Where are you now?
I'm right beside you.
Raiden, where have you been all this time? What have you been doing?
On a mission. Finding something. For someone.
Finding what?
The corpse. Of Big Boss.
What?
I was asked to do this in exchange for Sonny's location.
Liquid?
No. The leader of a small resistance group. Her followers call her Matka Pluku.
Matka Pluku? Big Mama.
We'll finish this later. I'll follow your trail and catch up with you.
Wait, what about Big Boss's body?
It's with her now.
Her?
What's going on, Snake?
Rose, I just got a call from Raiden. It sounds like he's close by.
Jack?
Yeah.
Did he seem okay?
Yeah, as far as I could tell from his voice.
Really? That's great. Snake, I have a favor to ask.
What?
Don't let him know I'm involved in this operation, okay? I think it would be best to just leave him alone for now.
What happened between you and Jack?
After the Big Shell incident, he became unstable. Memories began to resurface from his childhood when he fought for Solidus in the Liberian Civil War. And in the midst of all of that, the baby we had together, it hadn't even been born yet. Jack slowly stopped coming home. And when he did, he'd be dead drunk, sometimes covered in cuts and bruises. Roy was worried. He was Jack's commanding officer. But Jack just avoided him. I was all alone. And Roy was so kind to me. He's the one who encouraged me to become a counselor. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I needed to get over it. To move on with my life. I'm worried about him, of course, but I'm also afraid of him.
All right. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Thank you, Snake.
Right, and with that, I'm going to end stream. So, we are going to Save the Game. And as I Save the Game, I'm going to say thank you all so much for showing up or watching, whichever. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. I hope you guys stay safe and warm and comfortable, and above all, happy, because you deserve it. And I will catch you on Thursday for more Metal Gear Solid 4, just picking straight back up where we left off. Because it be like that. As such, goodbye.